What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe, and welcome back to another Galaxy of Heroes video with me, your boy Scribe. We're doing Day Late Dollar Short Galactically Challenged. Let's do this. Alrighty, it's Fleet. Okay, cool. Fine. Try not to get too excited. I'm sure you've already done all these feats anyway, but I'm still here, okay? We're gonna look through this together as a team. We're on Hoth, or at least above the skies of Hoth, facing off against Grand Banoffee Pi Tarkin and his Empire allies. We need to complete the battle, obviously. We need to win whilst using 5 Resistance ships. Resistance. The greatest of all fleets. Complete the battle after attacking out of turn 10 or more times. That shouldn't be too bad, actually, with that Resistance pilot. Complete the battle without losing a unit. Oh my god. Okay, fine. And then win it with an episode pass. The good thing is because this is a fleet galactic challenge, you will not have to use a marquee character in order to earn some additional episode points. Alright, so the modifier is asteroid belt. There's basically a belt full of asteroids. We're going to get hit with dots all the time, that's fine. At the start of each support's turn, inflict target lock on a random enemy for 2 turns, and whenever that enemy is attacked, there's a 50% chance to call an ally to assist. That's going to help with the attacks out of turn, so let's always try to go after target-locked individuals. Our modifier is whenever an enemy resists a detrimental effect from a resistance ally, we're going to gain a heal over time, and whenever we gain a buff, we're also going to gain additional potency, crit chance, and crit damage until the end of battle, and 10% turn meter. Not too bad. The Empire capital ship uses a special ability. During their turn, all active Empire allies are going to gain stacking offense of 10% for the rest of the encounter. They're going to ramp quickly. Whenever an Empire ally is defeated, reduce the cooldowns of their call reinforcement. Alright, cool. Now I'm just going to see what happens if we try to go alphabetic spaghetti and just throw the radish in here. So let's make sure that we get resistance. Now, we need to use 5 resistance ships, okay? The capital ship in this instance is going to count as an additional ship. So that would be 4. 5 is all we would need, right? But we're going to take in everything. The comeuppance, as well as the Resistance X-Wing. Now, this guy, he's got a reinforcement, all right? Resistance X-Wing has a 40% chance to assist, dealing 30% less damage whenever an ally uses a basic attack on a turn. This is doubled for Resistance allies, so 80% chance to call to assist, which is going to help us with one of those feats, maybe, potentially. I don't know. Do you know? Now, I'm going to throw caution to the wind and only take in Resistance here to see just how hard this galactically challenged is, all right? Let's go and find out. One must drink tea in such occasions. Oh no, we're losing units already, and then we dodged. Alright, so I'm going to start off with just a little bit of that good jazz, get that foresight up. If we can get rid of the enemy's capital ship before it really gets anywhere, that would be amazeballs. Alright, so let's see. I do kind of want to dispel all of those debuffs. Don't like the idea of us having lots and lots of dots. Hey, that rhymes. So I could do the AoE here, but I kind of want to save it for when the comeuppance has been reinforced and given us that dramatic entrance. And you know me, guys, I love to be a little bit dramatic. So let's go ahead and use that second special, put some damage into the bomber. I do want to get rid of that enemy TIE Advanced pretty quick. Right now, I'm feeling pretty good about life. Like, we're getting lots of assists. We've already chewed through. Okay, I'm definitely not going to reinforce with the comeuppance right now. I'm going to come in with this Resistance X-Wing. It's going to get extra attacks out of turn. That's what we're here for. Letting them get a reinforcement. And we now need to try and finish this battle. There's that assist I was talking about. Didn't I tell you we're getting those assists? Ooh, no assist there. Oh, we lost a unit, so we've missed out on 1 feat. That's a shame. That is a shame, but we will persevere. We will persevere, potentially. Yep, let's go ahead and heal up our Millennium Falcon over here just a little bit. Wonderful. There's that assist. Okay, I don't think we've had the attacks out of turn. So the good news is, winning that without losing a unit, I think, will be easy. The assists might be a little bit RNG based. It feels like they died too quickly. Okay, no, we got it. we got it. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. It turns out that's very easy. So win without using a unit. I'm pretty sure I could go in, with this fleet and not lose a unit. Trying that once more with feeling. All right, so I definitely made a mistake. You do have to do that heal right at the start. 100% got to do that heal at the start, because otherwise you just take too much John DiMaggio, and we do not want any of that business. So I'm just going to blitz down with every little bit of help that I can, get that big heal up, cleanse off those dots at the start, get a little bit more of that recovery action going. Focused down on that Imperial TIE bomber. Lots of AoEs coming out from the enemy, but I think we should be okay to survive for now. Keep on plowing in. Let's go, baby. Hang in there, SF-17. Oh, yes, baby. Yes, baby. Get rid of you. All right, cool. So now if I come in with the comeuppance, and then if we just do this AoE here. It's not an AoE, it's a call to assist. And then booyah, that's it. Job done. Told you, piece of cake, guys. Piece of cake. Absolute piece of cake. Now, I get it. Not everybody's going to have the Holdo fleet, because realistically speaking, why the devil would you? It is basically a trash fleet. Now, I feel, obviously, if you've got... I'm not going to say, hey, guys, just use your Leviathan. Use your Profundity. Use your Executor. Obviously, if you use those 3 fleets, you're going to have a good time. So I'll say Negotiator, let's say. Negotiator, Galactic Republic over here. We're going to go in with the standard Negotiator lineup, and most importantly, Plo Koon as a reinforcement. Now, theoretically, what you could do is you could probably drop off one of these and just go in with 5 reinforcements, all of the resistance, and that would still get you all of the feats for the resistance, okay? So if you have got a really trashy resistance fleet, you just need to have some sort of backup. Probably easier with Malevolence, going like Hyena Bomber Vulture Droid and then 5 resistance fleets. That would probably work. We'll give that a test in a second. So I'm just going to try and mass assist over here. All we're really trying to do at the moment is look to see if we can win this without losing a unit. I'm relatively confident. On a scale of 1 to really sure, I would say I'm moderately confident that this will be absolutely fine. So let's see. Let's get rid of the bomber, please. Let's get rid of the big boomers. I'm going to call in Plo, give ourselves a bit of a Ploey, just so that we can recover some health, get rid of all of the nonsense that's on the board, get rid of all those dots, essentially. Now I want to get rid of the taxi, because the taxi is annoying. All right, it's going to constantly reapply that target lock, which is going to make them assist all the time. But just a basic over here. There we go. Enemy is looking a little bit peaky. Is he going to reinforce? Yes, he is. Coming in with the TIE Reaper. And we're just going to try and get rid of units. Absolutely. Yep, let's drop it like it's hot right now. Ultimate coming in, doing no damage whatsoever. That was interesting. Yep, let's... I'm going to cleanse some of these debuffs. Cleanse some of those debuffs and get some good damage immunity, and then a mass assist. Okay, yeah, so... Negotiator, definitely a very easy fleet to win with. So I'm going to try and mix things up. We're going to go Malevolence, and I'm going to see if we can get that resistance win. So I'm going in with the Malevolence here, taking in the Hyena Bomber, the Houndstooth. I was just throwing the comeuppance. All the resistance ships, basically, to see if we can get that resistance win without having any sort of real resistance ships. This is all going to be about what can these guys bring to the table. I think Houndstooth will be imperative here because he just doesn't really care about the dots so much. He can cleanse on a basic all the time, so he's going to stay in the game long term, and then we can take advantage of Malevolence's ability to summon in those Vulture Droid units. That should keep us in the game in the long run. Provided Houndstooth doesn't bite it, we should be okay, maybe, potentially. We're going to find out today. We're definitely going to find out today. All right, let's see. Let's restock him up on Buzzies. Get those assists in. See if we can start clearing through units. They've come in with the Reaper and our Houndstooth, our bomber over here looks like he's going to pass away. I'm going to just do an AoE here. Try and trigger some damage a little bit. Hopefully get rid of these units. Go on. Get rid of... it would be so good if we can get rid of the taxi as well. Taxi's gone as well. That's actually huge. Does this dispel? No, it doesn't. I thought it did, but we're just going to go in with this. And let's see if we can put some damage in over here. Damage in over here. I'm going to go for the Buzzies over on the TIE Reaper. Don't really mind if it counterattacks. Coming in with the reinforcement, it's the TIE Fighter. TIE Fighter is on the field right now. I'm not going to reinforce. I mean, I could reinforce, couldn't I? I could just reinforce anyway. let's reinforce with our boy, the Resistance, Poe Dameron. Let's get some Foresight going. Just a basic over here. Wonderful. And a basic. Let's get a big hit over here. Oh, yes. Done. Cooked. Get a little bit of damage in there. See, Houndstooth is just completely unbothered right now. Absolutely unbothered. Cleanse off some of those dots. I think this is looking good. Obviously, you're not going to get the, win with no deaths. Oh, the TIE Defender could be an issue. Yeah, the TIE Defender could be a real issue. Yeah, I don't like that so much. All right, let's see what we can do. See what we can do over here. We'll call in the SF-17. Get some buzzies on him. That could help. Oh, yes, the buzz droids. The buzz droids are a massive help. I'm not going to attack him right now because I want him to reapply those buzzies. There we go. I think we're going to be okay. Provided the Houndstooth can hang in just a little bit, we're going to be okay. Yes! Come on. He's got 14 dots on there, and I'm about to take a turn with the Malev. Oh, that's it. That's it. We got it. Ultimate hits. You don't even need good resistance. Now, obviously, like I said, if you've got things like the Executor, the Profundity, or the Leviathan, you're probably going to be fine anyway, but I thought I'd mess around and galactically challenge myself over here, you know what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to about do it for today's episode of Galactic Challenged. Sorry it's a day late, dollar short, but you know me, I take my Saturdays off. I will see you all in the very next video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.